Hey guys, hi, this is Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. All right, we're going to talk about my favorite subject today, which is sales. Okay, cool. Hey, the question for today that's really interesting is I'm surprised I ain't never done a video on this, but I just had one of my really nice people who are on one of my other websites say, hey, Gary, how do you get a sales job? Okay, it's just that simple. Well, that's a really, really good question. If you are new into sales and you've never had a sales job, a lot of times you want to start maybe somewhere where it's a really basic kind of place, maybe in a small retail environment or maybe in a call center. Everybody is selling something. It depends on what you're wanting to sell. You can either do customer service, which in reality is just selling. You're just selling a good attitude or a bad attitude. So what are you selling? I'm selling a good attitude today. And seriously, in the old days, you used to be able to get a sales job by, happenstance. You ran into somebody and they said, hey, we need somebody to sell something. So you said, okay, and you did. But today, and back then, you used to have newspapers where you'd look for jobs and they had services that could help you find jobs. But today, we're a little bit more technically advanced. So what we're doing today is we're going to companies that can post our resumes for us. So if you're looking for a sales job, look through these different posting centers, and they will automatically ask you to set up a profile. It's very important that you set up a good profile. You want to put your best foot forward. And what you want to also do is have an updated resume. And you'll continuously want to update these resume. Even if you're getting a job, you want to make sure that you update your resume, because there may be even a better opportunity once you get some sales knowledge and some sales techniques. You learn how to close sales. It's just the truth. And a lot of times when you first start out, by going to these different things, you can look at all the different types of sales jobs. I mean, there is so many different types of sales jobs. You can sell anything from cars to homes to insurance to animals. You can just dogs, cats. I mean, anything you want to sell, there is an avenue and an opportunity for you. You just maybe want to find out what your passion is. What do you think you would like to sell? And remember, a lot of times we have to take an opening door, which is an opportunity, and walk through it for us to be successful. So if you are looking for a job and you haven't had much sales experience, you've been selling all along. You just didn't know it. Remember this, when you do your resume, put your best foot forward. Research and look at other great resumes and see how they use their words. Sometimes less is more. And if you've got limited experience in a particular subject, that doesn't mean you don't have any ideas or things that you would like to try. People in the real world in sales are looking for trainable and coachable people. That could be you. You're a great person. If you have a good personality, if you don't want to work a regular salary where you only get the regular paycheck because that's what they give you, and they may give you a percentage higher in the next year, then, go ahead and enjoy that life. But for me, I work on commission. I like to be able to have the opportunity to make as much money as I possibly can. And in sales, commission is the only way for someone to be able to get to that next level. It's just really, it's not easy, guys. I'm not saying it's easy. It can be very difficult, but that's why you try to get with a good company that'll give you some basic fundamental training. They will teach you about their products, how to have a conversation with people, and also to ask for the order. Now, they may not give you a tremendous amount of sales knowledge and stuff, but this is where the real salespeople make it. The ones who go outside of their company and look for outside training. You're looking right now to figure out, well, how can I be successful? Well, by doing what you're doing what less than 10% of the population does. Everybody, most people, 90, 80%, they're just going to be mediocre people. They really are just living on life and letting it go by. But if you're a salesperson, and if you feel like you can be a salesperson, you can just ask yourself, do I like to talk to people? Do I have a problem asking people for their money? Do I have a problem asking people for their personal information? If you don't have a problem asking pertinent questions and getting an answer, then you are already a salesperson. So if you are looking to become a real salesperson and get the job, remember, take the first thing or the second thing, if you get choices in sales, and go and try as hard as you can. Now remember, when you're a salesperson, when you get the job, the first person you want to gravitate toward is the person who is the number one, or in those people that are in the top 10%. That's where you want to be, right? Yeah, I thought so. Remember, successful people hang around with successful people. If you hang around with somebody who's never sold anything, and they're telling you how to sell something, or they're just talking you and talking to you, they're killing you. They're killing you. You want to be around people that can bring you up, not down. And then listen, as a new salesperson, when you get this job, you're going to be real excited. And listen, take lots of notes. Get pieces of paper. Write down often those things that are important to you. You want to have books and things that you write on so you can get an inspiration. Now, if you're looking for a sales job, I'll give you some really basic things. Now, another thing is you can go to the malls or different stores. You can apply in person. Sometimes they haven't seen that in a long time. Normally, people do it online. But see, here's the thing. If you are a personable person, you want to have your breath clean, you want to have your face looking good, your hair looking good. You want to be clean before you go into these stores and represent yourself. And if you're looking for a sales job. Now, when you go in, they may say, well, you need to go online. Well, I'm glad that you told me. I just wanted to introduce myself. You know, I know in the future you folks might be wanting to hire someone, and I have a little bit of experience, but I'm really, really willing to learn, and I'm very coachable. You've got to let these people know that when you're looking in sales and you have very limited experience, you are coachable. You're the kind of person that, hey, I'll be the first one there every single day if you'll just show me. And ask for mentors. Ask for those people that can help you to be successful. My name is Gary Lee Stanley. We're just having a very simple conversation about how to get a sales job. It's not real complicated. We'll have some more videos on this, but I think, you know, if you really want a sales job, it's a little scary at first, and I hope you don't mind. It's not easy, but it is such a great career. I've been doing it for over 30 some odd years in customer service or sales. I've been able to talk to people all these years. And I've helped a lot of people get a lot of things. So if you want to enjoy that career of selling, you're in the right place. My name is Gary Lee Stanley, and we just had a great conversation about how to find a sales job. First of all, you got to write down those things, pick up that phone and start calling people, set those appointments, and go out there and sell yourself. Remember, they're looking for people that are going to help their business grow. They're looking for people who want to be successful. They're looking for people who are bright and bubbly. They're also looking for people who can listen. And if you have any technical skills or technical background, it's real important. And there's a lot of licenses that you are able to get, like in your insurance. As for your mortgage license, you can get different types of things. Like for your homes, you want to sell homes. There are so many different types of licenses that you can get. And you know what? You're doing a really good job. You're trying to figure out, well, how do I get a sales job? And you did it. You're going to get this job. And you're going to be awesome at it. Just remember, the more training and the more questions that you ask, the better opportunity you're going to be able to sell. So this is Gary Lee Stanley. We just had a great conversation about how to get a sales job. Go out there and get one. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.